Pure Japanese is an action film from 2022, is the debut of the director. Now, I knew nothing about this film. I just saw it on Amazon Prime and put it on. This one is about Takeshi. He is a young man who does the sound effects for a ninja showcase show, live action sort of pantomime. He adds the special effects for the sword clangs and the blood splattering, and he basically has to be in tandem with the actors who are performing. That's like his job. However, he runs across a young woman whose grandfather owns some ancestral land, and the Yakuza want it. They want to push on this old man for him to sell his land so that they can turn it into a hot spring and bring in some tourism because of their dying town. And they're frequently harassed, and this Takeshi basically befriends this woman and forms a friendship with her and the grandfather. And then, of course, he has to end up taking a stand against these deadly Yakuza. So the weird thing about this film is that it doesn't take... It starts off like your prototypical action story of a loner who's got some amazing skills but holds back. He's got like this trauma that happened in America. And then when we find out what happened in America, it turns the movie on its head into a different sort of film. It's a weird subversion that I really liked, because how many times have you seen a movie where, you know, a barren rancher or some evil CEO is like, I want to buy the skate park or whatever, and turn it into condominiums. It has a very similar story like that, but this is different. There's a weird sort of character arc for our main character. It doesn't go in the way you want it to be. It's mostly a slow build-up. The last half an hour is just balls to the wall bonanza of action, like sword action, a little bit of guns, a little bit of ninja stuff going on. I really dug all of that, but the movie is just really strange and weird. I think some reviewer on Wikipedia said that people aren't going to get this movie, but I rather enjoyed it, to be honest. It was very different from what you're expecting. You're expecting this sort of like loner man to fight Yakuza, but then he sort of doesn't. And then they throw in some other odd story beats that don't really make sense, but it's just kind of like, I liked it. It was just weird for the sake of weird, and then it goes into your huge action finale. So everything about this film was pretty competent, from the action to the story and how it's just trying to be different. It's a weird subversion of your typical action story, like Western, like loner against a group of villains. So Pure Japanese is definitely a little bit out of the bag, but I enjoyed it overall. So I give Pure Japanese a 7 out of 10.